Chapter 7 Summary. Transformation of data. Role of the transport layer. The transport layer is responsible for establishing a temporary communication season between two applications and delivering data between them. TCP or IP uses two protocols to achieve this. The first one is Transmission Control Protocol or TCP. The second one is User Datagram Protocol or UDP. Primary responsibilities of transport layer protocols: tracking the individual communication between application and the source and destination host, segmenting data for manageability, and reassembling segmented data into streams of application data at the destination. Identifying the proper application for each communication stream. Conversation multiplexing. Segmenting the data enables many different communications from many different users to be entirely multiplexed on the same network at the same time. Provides the means to both send and receive data when running multiple applications. Header added to each segment to identify it. Transport layer reliability. Different applications have different transport reliability requirements. TCP or IP provides two transport layer protocol, the TCP and UDP. TCP provides reliable delivery, ensuring that all of the data arrives at the destination. Uses acknowledged delivery and other processes to ensure delivery. Makes larger demands on the network or more overhead. UDP, it provides just the basic functions for delivery or no reliability. It is less overhead. TCP or UDP, there is a trade-off between the value of reliability and the burden it places on the network. Application developers choose the transport protocol based on the requirements of their applications. TCP connection, establish and termination. A three-way handshake establishes that the destination device is present on the network. It verifies that the destination device has an active service and is accepting requests on the destination port number that the initiating client intends to use for the session. Informs the destination device that the source client intends to establish a communication session on that port number. UDP, low overhead versus reliability. UDP, it is a simple protocol that provides the basic transport layer function. It is used by applications that can tolerate a small loss of data. It is used by applications that cannot tolerate delay. It is used by DNS, Simple Network Management Protocol or SNMP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol or DHCP, Trivial File Transfer Control or TFTP, and IP telephony or VoIP and online games. UDP server and client process. UDP-based server applications are assigned well-known or registered port numbers. UDP client process randomly select from port number from range of dynamic port numbers as the source port. This figure shows the client sending UDP requests. Server. The client 1 and client 2 is connected to server. Summary. In this chapter, we learned that the role of transport layer is to provide three main services: the multiplexing, segmentation, and reassembly, and error checking. It does this by dividing data received from an application into segments, adding a header to identify and manage each segment, using the header information to assemble the segment back into application data, passing the assembled data to the correct application. How the TCP and UDP operate and which popular application use each protocol. Transport layer functions are necessary to address issues in QoS and security in network. Port provide a tunnel for data to get from the transport layer to the appropriate application at the destination. In addition, IP address are the hierarchical with network, subnetwork, and host portions. An IP address can be represented at complete network as specific hosts or the broadcast address of the network. Understanding binary notation is important when determining if two hosts are in the same network. The bits within the network portion of the IP address must be identical for all devices that reside in the same network. The subnet mask or prefix is used to determine the network portion of an IP address. If IP addresses can be assigned either statically or dynamically. DHCP enables the automatic assignment of the addressing information such as IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, and other configuration information. IPv4 hosts can communicate one of three different ways: the unicast, broadcast, or multicast. All subblocks of addresses that are used in networks that require limited or no internet access are called private addresses. The depletion of IPv4 address space is the motivating factor for moving to IPv6. Each IPv6 address has 128 bits versus the 32 bits in an IPv4 address. IPv6 does not use the dotted decimal subnet mask notation. The prefix length is to use to indicate the network portion of the IPv6 using the following format: the IPv6 address / prefix length. ICMP is available for IPv4 and IPv6. ICMP-v4 is the messaging protocol for IPv4, while ICMP-v6 provides the same service for IPv6 but not includes additional functionality.